All right, time to head to the church. It's recording day.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday morning. I am currently getting a quick breakfast and then I'll be heading to work for an hour or two. Yeah, it's kind of a weird day compared to what you guys are used to seeing of us. Nigel's headed to the church to help with the live stream for Sunday. And then we'll be going to the hospital later this afternoon just for some routine blood work and stuff. But other than that, I don't really know what our day holds.
All right, so in case you guys didn't know already, our church actually doesn't go live on Sundays. We pre-record everything on Thursdays today. So maybe I'll show you a little bit behind the scenes of what that looks like. I searched the world, it couldn't fill me. A man's empty praise, treasures that fade, never enough. See, course, bridge. This lighting's pretty great, ain't it? Alright, so that's all done. Church is recorded. Now it's time to head to the hospital, get some blood work done, and then it's off to camp. So a few things on the to-do list before we head to the hospital. Gotta clean out the back of my car. Gotta go to my brother's house, pick up our smoker, because tomorrow we're making some pulled pork.
Let me in. I don't want to stay here. So, it is, the end of May, and I have been impatiently waiting since the stores closed to go to Winners, because, when the stores closed, we were finally starting to want to buy stuff for the nursery. So today's the day. It has arrived. We're going into Winners, hopefully finding some baby stuff. Probably finding more stuff than just baby stuff.
Definitely more stuff than baby stuff.
We'll show you later.
We'll show you when we get home.
Yeah. Okay, we are back from our little shopping trip and we had some success. I was kind of hoping to get some bigger things for the baby, but we'll be back another day. So we did get a sleep sack for her when for its size newborn to 3 months, so should be in that for a little while. Nigel picked out a Fox blanket. Got some hats, some face cloths, some hangers, all pretty essential. And Nigel got some coffee stuff, and we got some fun napkins for our little feast we're having tomorrow.
So, successful shopping trip. We stayed under budget. So tomorrow's a big day. We're making some pulled pork on the smoker. So we're gonna get the pork shoulder ready tonight. First thing you gotta do when you're doing something like this is make yourself a nice refreshing drink. Iced coffee. I did it with French press today. It's different. It's good. It's good. All right, so first thing, after you get your refreshing drink, gotta make the rub. Rub is important. That's what's gonna get you all the flavor. I like to do a sweeter rub, and a lot of that comes from brown sugar. So you're gonna do about 50% brown sugar, 50% every other spice that you're gonna use, okay? I'm gonna get right to it. I'm gonna shoot some sweet B-roll of me putting this stuff together, and we'll see you in a little bit. All right, so I've got the rub all mixed in. Now, with rubs, you always want to taste it a little bit because, quite honestly, if it don't taste good, why are you putting it on? So just take a little bit of a spoon and see that right there. It's the perfect balance between sweet and spicy. Oh, this is gonna taste good. All right, so last minute decision. I'm actually gonna try something new. I'm gonna put a little bit of coffee in there, see what that tastes like. I'm gonna use like an espresso grind, so it's super fine. And I think I'm gonna use some of this Ethiopia that I've got. Same one I was telling you about last night. So we'll do, I don't know, teaspoon, tablespoon. We'll eyeball it. Coffee's ground, let's chuck it in there. Now I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time, and we'll see how it turns out. The great thing about this rub here is that you can use it for a lot of things if you smoke or if you barbecue. I typically do a batch of this, and I'll use it on ribs, I'll use it on wings, I'll use it on something like a pork shoulder or pork, like a pork tenderloin, kind of like a all-purpose rub. It's fantastic. Just slap it on whatever you're gonna put on the smoker, let that soak in and get all the flavor. You really can't complain about it. All right, now here comes the hardest part about baking a rub, getting it into the container. First, we want to actually label our container because the last thing you want it being used for is something it's not meant to be used for, like if you chuck it on a bunch of vegetables or something like that. So, barbecue rub. There we go. I should probably invest in a funnel of some sort. I'm definitely gonna make a mess, but all good things come with messes, I guess. So just saying I wish I had a funnel brought me back to my elementary school days. Fun fact, if you have a piece of paper, you have a funnel, just like this. Easy as that. I wish I would have thought of that sooner. It would have saved many messes. I still make a little mess. All right, so now we're just gonna prep the pork shoulder. You want to let it sit overnight in the rub so the rub really works its way into the pork. Okay, so a little bit of an issue here. This pork shoulder still has the skin attached, so it's gonna take me a little bit to get the skin off of it. Let's get to it. Never done this before, but we'll give it a shot. All right, that skin is off. You gotta have a sharp knife to do that. So just make sure you get your sharpener ready because she wasn't easy. Needed a quick ice cream sandwich break. Be right back. So, pork is all rubbed. I even throw in a few massages there for good measure. Don't think it works, but did it anyways. So pork's rubbed, we're gonna wrap it up. We're gonna put it in the fridge overnight, let it soak in all the spices. And tomorrow morning around 8:30, 9 o'clock, we're gonna chuck it on the smoker and we're gonna let it sit all day. And around supper time, we're gonna have a delicious feast. Well, that's it for today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow.